the radiographers, the nurses and the midwives all get put together. I think it's because we all share the similar type of courses, but we don't get as much option with accommodation as other courses do at the University of Leeds. There's only 3 hall types out of I think maybe a dozen that we're allowed to go into. So that's the Tannery, that's the Otley and Lupton halls. So they vary in price ranges. I went to Lupton. So Lupton was located in Headingley area, so you could either walk, which would take about half an hour, or you can get the bus, which probably took about the same amount of time given the traffic in the morning. I liked Headingley area because it was safer and quieter than being in the centre of Leeds. Lupton itself was quite cheap. I think it was at the time about £90 a week, and I know a lot of the other accommodations were a lot more expensive than that. So in your halls in first year, what you do in Lupton was that you share it with other students who were similar courses to you. So we had a flat of 5, including myself. So there was me and another girl who was doing radiography course, and then we had 2 midwives and 1 nurse as well. So we were all together. It was great that we were all doing the similar course because we could all get a lot of things in common. But the main thing was that because we all had the same type of course which required placement, we were all very cautious of that. We knew that, if a flatmate had to have a placement shift, early the next day, that we'd be considerate of that because we'd know that ourselves that we might have an early placement, compared to if you shared it with someone who didn't have a placement type course. So having everyone being in the same block as well, it just made everyone being very considerate. So the block itself was actually very quiet compared to a lot of other halls, because we knew that there is placement and people are going to be getting up early, people are going to be having night shifts, so we were very considerate of other people. That doesn't say that we didn't have parties and fun and all that lot, but we just knew about the noise level. We were just very considerate of our flatmates as well.